All right, I am testing this out 2 minutes early, seeing if this is working. All right, can you guys see me okay? Let me know. I'm trying a new platform, so I tested it, but I just want to make sure you guys that this is working okay. Hello, hello. Oh, yay! Ha! I see a comment. Kendra, so glad that this is working. Okay, and Doreen. Awesome. Roberta. Hey guys, and welcome to my workshop. Although recently I have decided that it should be a DIY show. So I think I'm going to start calling it that because it's more fun. So, hello, thank you for joining me. Let me know where you're watching from. And if at any time my slides or my screen look funny, please let me know because I've tested this, but it is new to me still. So, I'm looking forward to it though. I'm hopefully going live on both YouTube and Facebook. So, I'm going to quick check my Facebook stream, which I think is going to make my screen on my where my faces go black. So, but I'm still here. Oh, wait, okay. So I don't think Facebook is gonna work until exactly 2 o'clock. Let's see. Refreshing. Okay. Well, it doesn't seem to be working on Facebook, but hopefully it seems to be working on YouTube. Hey, Wendy! So glad you could join in Wisconsin Rapids. We've got Jackie here, Kendra in Southwest Virginia. So glad you could make it. So this is going to be really fun. We're going to be talking about making home remedies to support your wellness, which is perfect because sick season is now. And will continue to come, or maybe hopefully hasn't come for you. And you can use these recipes to support your wellness through it. Hello, Doreen in Louisiana. Cool. I'm good. I just want to try one thing. If I click a comment, it should appear on the screen. Oh, hey, that worked. So that's cool. Okay. Doreen in Louisiana. So if we have not met, my name is Katie. I'm a co founder of Simply Earth and a certified aromatherapist. And I love teaching people how to make DIYs. And today we are going to dive in making home remedies. So, products you can use when you are not feeling your best to help you feel better. A lot of times, our body just needs a gentle nudge in the right direction to support our wellness. And essential oils are an amazing tool for that. They've been used throughout history for that very reason. I learned recently, this is a fun fact. So we're homeschooling this year and my I'm doing a botany class with my daughters and it's so fun. And they talked about Latin names and the Latin name for sage is like Salviage officinatus, something like that. And it means the plant that heals. And I just thought that, hey, I was like teaching my kids how to use essential oils indirectly. Super cool. So let's dive in, shall we? And if you have any comments, questions as we go, feel free to share and I will do my best to answer them. So, first off, why make your own home remedies? Because you deserve to know what's in your products. Because you can make natural and effective remedies for you fraction of the price. You can save lots of money. You'll reduce waste and use ingredients that are better for you and your family. And best of all, you'll learn how to DIY and learn skills that make you feel empowered, and maybe a little bit like a mad scientist in the best way. Our special kit we're going to be using to make our home remedies today is our Simply Earth recipe box. And I've got some pictures here of different things you can make with our recipe box for your own home remedies. So let's dive into some special ingredients that make this possible, that make helping support your body's wellness naturally happen. So the first one we're going to talk about is whole wood essential oil. So this comes in our October recipe box. I know a lot of you watching are probably recipe box subscribers. If you're not, our recipe box is our way of teaching you how to make natural DIYs with a new theme every month. And this month we are making home remedies. And there's always 4 essential oils, 6 recipes, plus extra ingredients or containers to help you make your recipes. So one of the essential oils in this month's box is whole wood. And the key component of whole wood is linalool. And this is the key component also in lavender essential oil. So you'll notice some overlapping properties here if you're an essential oil enthusiast or have been using them for a long time. But this key component is known to help support relaxation and calm the mind. Whole wood is actually one of my favorite essential oils. If you look at the blends at Simply Earth, you'll see whole wood in quite a few of them, because it's so grounding and calming and it blends really well with lots of oils. So you can use it to help support restful sleep, muscle tension. It helps soothe muscle tension. It helps soothe the skin. So I have very sensitive skin. Red, irritated skin is almost a constant companion. Whole wood can help soothe that. Emotional balance, so that relaxing, calming aroma can help you feel more centered and grounded. And that same emotional benefit of feeling calm and grounded helps support your immune system. Because if your body is at its best, not dealing with extra stresses, it can help keep your body's defenses up. So there's some reasons to add whole wood essential oil into your home remedies. And we are going to make some home remedies too in this video. But first, I'm going to go through some ingredients that you can use in your home apothecary, if you want to call it that, because that's really fun. Or you can, or just have on hand as needed, which is super handy. My daughter was sick on a trip about a year ago, and so we stopped at a drugstore and got a salve product, and we used it because it was going to help her, and she was absolutely miserable. But if I was at home, I would have chosen different ingredients and made my own salve, like the one in this month's recipe box, because you get to be in control of the ingredients and the amounts. The biggest thing that was in the cream that I didn't like was how strong it was. It was like overwhelming. We were using it before bedtime, and I didn't want her to sleep with so much going on there. Okay, so that's whole wood essential oil. Next up, we have rose geranium. And rose geranium is another one that is great for my sensitive skin. So if you struggle with inflamed, irritated skin like me, rose geranium is very soothing and can support your skin health. Again, it's a good one for emotional balance. It's very calming, and hormonal support. It's calming for those feelings associated with PMS and menopause. And you can also use it to support your immune system, skin renewal, and deterring insects. Its 2 main components are geraniol and citronellal. Citronella, you'll probably recognize citronella, and geraniol, you'll kind of recognize the word geranium. Geraniol gives it that floral smell, and citronella, kind of that natural component it contains, helps kind of round out that aroma. All right, so we're going to talk about 2 more essential oils here. and then I'll check on your comments. Please tell me your favorite oil of these and how you use it or other essential oils you love to use for home remedies. So next up we have eucalyptus. Eucalyptus key components are 1,8-cineol, alpha-pinene, and terpineol. And this one you probably already know. Even if you've never used essential oils before, you may be very familiar with it for its respiratory support properties. It's really great at soothing the airways, helping breathing become easier. It supports your immune system. It can support feelings of mental clarity. It's got kind of an energizing smell that can just help you feel ready to get to work. It can help soothe muscles. It has cleansing power. It's especially good deodorizer. So I like to keep a little jar of baking soda in places I want to keep fresh, like my bathroom, and adding a couple drops of eucalyptus really helps. And it's also very uplifting. All right, the next essential oil we're going to highlight for home remedies is our Defender blend, and this contains clove, lemon, eucalyptus, rosemary, and cinnamon essential oil. And it's great for supporting your immunity, clearing the air. So putting this in the diffuser is actually going to help make your air clearer. And so if you are having people over, especially like during sick season and you're noticing coughing and things like that, put this in the diffuser. It's good for surface cleaning, respiratory support, and it's also great for your mood and helps you feel more energized. And there's a really popular oil out there that is inspired by the story of Four Thieves. This one is also has very similar components to that. People usually like knowing that. All right, tell me in the comments. Oh, Heather, happy Davi. Huh, cool. Ooh, okay. So is the Facebook Live working? I'm not seeing face comments pop up in my chat from Facebook. Happy Davi loves the Defender blend. Jackie says Defender helps you through COVID. Roberta's asking, will the oils help with rosacea? It can help soothe your skin. It's not approved by the FDA. These oils aren't approved by the FDA to treat or cure any diseases, but it can help soothe some of the symptoms. Ooh, lots of chats on Facebook. Let me just pull up the Facebook browser next to this one and I can toggle. Here, watch. Awesome. Okay. I'm glad that's working. I'll have to figure out why it's not showing up in my feed, but good to know that that is working. Okay. Oh, we've got Pat watching from Facebook. Mary, hello. So glad that this is working. Okay, Missy, your first box. Welcome, welcome. Pat is mentioning that the DIY, we have a DIY kit that's remedies based that you can make some salves in. So she's giving a shout out to that. Vivian loves Whole. It's so calming. It feels like an oil that touches your soul directly. I get that. It's such a nice, I don't know, nice, it feels like too short of a word. It's great. Vivian is excited for this box. Awesome. Oh, and you just grabbed the DIY Sabs box too. Awesome. What I hear, well, some of the feedback we get from that box is people just feel like they're ready for sixth season and have what they need on hand. So that plus this box is just gonna be a really great tool. So happy to have you. Thank you for mentioning the Facebook chat. Cool. So we've gone through 4 oils that are great to have on hand to support home remedies. Now we're going to talk about the few of the ingredients that are on hand. We're just going to highlight the ones in the recipe box, but there are so many more I could talk about, like menthol crystals, different carrier oils. I really love incorporating hemp seed oil into um, my home remedies. So those are good to have on hand, especially for salves and muscle relief products. So we're going to highlight the three that are in our recipe box. If you guys would like to have one on your mind that you'd like to talk about, I can tell you what I know if you want to comment. So the first one we're going to talk about is perfumer's alcohol, and we do have that in a larger size. Get this size in your recipe box, and some of the benefits is that it solubilizes or dilutes essential oil. It dries really quickly on skin and on surfaces, so if we have a cleaner recipe in this box, it's gonna dry really fast, and it can help extend the shelf life of products. If you have a spray and 20% or more of it is this alcohol, or sorry, I said 20%, 25% or more, it is going to be self-preserving, and if you use it at 75%, it's close to that amount, it's actually a disinfectant or sanitizer. You are trying to figure out what ingredients to have on hand so that you can make DIYs as they come up or, like, have something you're trying to have a shelf of ingredients to pull from to make DIYs. I really recommend Perfumer's alcohol, yeah, because it's just so handy. Room sprays just like that, you can make sanitizing sprays super simply, perfumes like we're going to make in this video. Alright, so our next one is lavender buds. Lavender buds are calming, they support restful sleep. Like Colwood, their key component is linalool, they also have linolyl acetate in them, um, and they're good at soothing the skin. They allow for longer lasting scent than essential oils. Essential oils evaporate over time. In the flower form, they are going to last longer, and also they are cute and pretty. Our last key component we're going to talk about is our aromatherapy pillow that we have at Simply Earth. Got a cute little design on it, and it comes in your recipe box, and it also has this inside liner with a zipper. Bloop. And the way you can use this to support your wellness is heat therapy. Heat therapy increases circulation and helps relax the muscles. You can also use it for cold therapy, which can help reduce inflammation and tension, and you can use it for aromatherapy. So, really a great thing to have on hand. It's also a great gift for people, uh, as gift-giving season comes, you can easily make them a cute little pillow to have when they need. So, you can use this for headache and sinus comfort. Having that warm temperature can help soothe those areas. Muscles and joints, having warm or cold therapy can support those. Feeling stress, aromatherapy can help calm them. Also, that warm temperature is just so comforting, and having warmth on you, help you sleep. Or if you're like me, who tends to actually be very hot while I sleep, having a cool one of this is really going to help. And it's also reusable, which is a great perk. Echo in sound. Let me make sure. Oop, there. I just wanted to make sure my audio. Okay, and I'm hearing that my sound is coming in and out a lot. So I had this problem with my last video, but it worked okay if I talked very clearly. So I will try to project a little bit more. Alright, so let's talk about some of the home remedies you can make. There are endless possibilities. Here are just a few: salves for skin soothing or muscle support or respiratory support. Shower steamers to help open airways and refresh. I love these when I am feeling under the weather. Showers make everything better. Plus, a shower steamer is just a game changer. Roll-ons for on-the-go aromatherapy, and I'll add to that an aromatherapy inhaler, which you'll see in a box coming up soon. Those you add essential oils to a cotton wick, take a deep breath, and then it will help support your emotions or your airways. Diffuser blends, like I mentioned earlier, Defender is really great in the diffuser to help clear the air, and you can also use them to support your mood. That's the main reason way, diffusers are helpful for your well-being is mood support and clearing the air, 'cause when things smell good, things are just better. And bath salts to relax your body and mind. So now we are going to make some, and I'm going to move my computer. I'm a little worried that on YouTube, it might dampen the sound a little bit. If that happens, it sounds like the Facebook one is doing better. Alright, so we are now I'm gonna just make sure you can hear me okay. Can you guys hear me now that I've moved you? It looks like I got disconnected on Alright, Vivian has been loving her rice pillow. Awesome. Hi, Mary in Michigan. Okay, it looks like you guys can hear me okay, at least on Facebook, and YouTube is better now too. Okay, great. So I had you guys vote in the Facebook event for this video what recipes you'd like me to make, and you picked some really easy ones. So this will be great. These recipes are very quick to make. So we are going to make first, let's do our perfume. So you guys voted to make our Tranquil Bloom perfume. Tranquil Bloom perfume. What is my name? Essen essential oil perfume. And this perfume uses cola and rose geranium. I love the smell of these oils together, and it's a very calming aroma. And so not only are you going to smell good with this perfume, it's going to help support your emotions, feeling calm. When you feel calm, your immune system is strong. So to make this perfume, you will need something like this. This is a 10 milliliter roll-on that we have on our website. It's super cute. If you're a subscriber, you can use one of your roll-on bottles from your big bonus box. We also have little gold cap spray bottles, which are really great for this recipe too. So I'm using this one. I wanna remove this roll-on cap, and we have this little roll-on tool that will help me do that. And we're going to add 6 drops of rose geranium. Then we're gonna add 4 drops of clovewood. If you're not a super florally person, you could reduce the amount of rose geranium. I don't think it's overwhelming at all in this recipe, but I think I saw someone's comment that rose geranium was too strong for them. Feel free to scale back on the rose geranium, and you can replace those drops with more whole wood, or you could even try eucalyptus. If you add Defender, I would only add 1 or 2 drops of Defender because that is a stronger oil. So now I'm gonna add 4 drops of whole wood. I'm gonna give this a swirl to mix them together. If you have mica powder at home, it's pretty fun to add a little mica powder to it to tint it. The mica powder would eventually kinda the bottom, and you can just go like this to, um, get that mica powder through it again, and it's just really pretty, and it can add a little bit of shimmer on as well. Next, I'm just going to fill it the rest of the way with perfumer's alcohol. I've got a little funnel here. We do have these on our website if you wanna add it to your next box for 10% off free shipping. It just makes the roll-ons really easy. Oops, and now I'm gonna cap it, and it's done. All I need to do is label it. So a perfumist, someone who makes perfume, would let this age for a couple days because as the essential oils interact with the perfumer's alcohol, it's gonna change the scent slightly. But you can use it right away if you want, or you can put on your perfumist hat and wait a couple days. And our recipe box comes with labels with little spots with the date if you'd like to add the date to help keep track of when you made it or when its shelf life how long its shelf life is. And to use it, you'll just apply it to where you would put perfume, so on your pulse points, like so. This smells really good. Essential oil perfume does evaporate faster than a synthetic perfume, so keep that in mind as you use it. We do have safer fragrance oils. Now it's ingredients that are paraben and phthalate free. So if you are really interested in making your own perfume and want it to be longer lasting, take a look at those. We have some really fun perfume recipes on our website that you can check out to make some inspired by some popular brands of perfume. So yeah, we just made some perfume. Next, we are going to make an aromatherapy pillow. This one is also super fast. One of the surprising things about DIYs is how fast most of them go. So what you're going to do is mostly fill this inner liner with rice. You wanna leave a little bit of space so that, it can change its shape and be comfortable from where you put it. You don't wanna load it up, otherwise it won't be able to move. It'll be like, sticking a log on that's not a good example. Um, so give it a little bit of room so that the rice can move around. It's gonna be about 2.5 cups or so. If you wanted, you can fill this with other things. Um, so some people will like to make a weighted eye mask pillow, and for a weighted eye mask, rice is a little bit on the heavier side for that, and so you can fill it with wheat germ or something like that for that use. There's some really cool science behind if you put a little bit of weight on your eyes, it tells your brain that it's time to rest, and so that's one of the reasons weighted eye pillows work so well. Alright, so you add some rice, and then the next thing I'm going to do is if you wanted, you could leave it like this and just be a rice pillow, but I'm going to add our lavender buds for a longer lasting lavender aroma. Gonna put that right in, and then I'm also going to add essential oils to the cotton balls. And this is more so that we have control over the essential oils in the bag. So, let me back up just a second. Essential oils hold on. Okay, got my words. So, this pillow can either be put in the freezer to be cold, or you can heat it up to be a warm rice. If you wanna heat it up in the microwave, it's going to the essential oils are going to evaporate right away. So if you wanna add more aromatherapy benefits to your pillow, you wanna heat it up, you could heat it up and then open it up and then add cotton balls where you put essential oils on. And to make a really calming blend that's going to help me feel better, I'm going to use 2 drops of whole wood on each cotton ball and 1 drop of rose geranium on each cotton ball. Here, now you can see, sorry. And over time, these essential oils will evaporate, and you can refresh them as needed. Then you just slide it into your cute liner, and it's good to go. I could put this in the freezer or heat it up, although I would wait to put the essential oils in till after you heat it up. You might have to kinda work it in a little bit, especially if you added more rice. If I added a little bit less, it would probably be slightly faster, but I can work that in like so. Now I have this reusable rice pillow that is just perfect for when I get a kink in my neck. If I've got cramps, I can pull this out and support my wellness with it. So we've just made 2 of the recipes in this one spot. Let me just walk you through the other one. We have a stillness salve, which is a really calming salve that's also going to support your airways while being a great salve to help support rest at night. So this salve's super easy to make. You're just gonna melt some ingredients together, add your superpower essential oils to them to get amazing therapeutic benefits, and then you'll apply it to pulse points, to your chest. You generally don't wanna put it right underneath your nose. Some people ask me that, because putting an essential oil right there by your mucous membranes is a little too strong, so you'll wanna apply it to pulse points like so. We also have in this month's box a diffuser blend that's going to help support your immune system called Autumn Armor. Get your autumn armor on. It's also a great aroma for autumn. It smells so good. Who loves having their house smell like fall? And what oils do you do to accomplish that? The Defender blend is pretty great for it because it has some citrusy oils plus some spice oils, which just that's that's fall in an aroma. So that's in here. It's a really great one. I have some other diffuser recipe ideas for this that you can use with these 4 oils on my aromatherapy Katie profile that you can check out. Another recipe in this month's box is a roll-on. Every month we do a roll-on recipe and a diffuser blend. So our roll-on is aromatherapy on the go, and it supports your immune system. It's called Fortify. It can also help support feelings of courage. So if you've got something tough coming up or feeling emotionally overwhelmed, fortify yourself with this roll-on. And then last but not least is this everyday guard spray, and I saw some questions in our Facebook event for this, so let me just pull that up. For this recipe, you're going to be using perfumer's alcohol plus Defender blend, and you can add a tablespoon of aloe vera. You can also just use water. Some people were asking about that because I have liquid aloe vera. We have liquid aloe vera at Simply Earth, so people were asking, can they use aloe vera gel? Yes, you can. My only hesitancy is depending on how thick it is, you might need to add a little bit of water so that it sprays, um, or you can just use distilled water. The one of the benefits of perfumer's alcohol is that it's going to, um, preserve the product. So at 1 tablespoon of perfumer's alcohol and 1 tablespoon of aloe vera or distilled water, this will be shelf stable. And you can use it to as a little cleaner on surfaces or shopping carts, wipe the handle, and things like that to give it a little clean. Okay. So those are the recipes in this month's box. Let's see. And some home remedy tools you can make yourself. So what are your next steps? First would be to get the recipe box where we have a new theme every month, and you can make the 2 recipes we did today to stock up your home apothecary, or, or you can grab our DIY shower steamer kit for an easy, ready-to-go project, and share your creations on our Facebook group with hashtag I made this. Each month, we do a giveaway where people who post can, win a $100 gift card to Simply Earth and get featured in our social media. So, when you make one of these recipes, please share it. And then I wanna go over to Facebook and check your comments, see if there's any comments or questions. And after that, we are going to do a giveaway of our shower steamer kit. So, first, let me answer any questions and mention that our recipe box comes with some perks, and that is you get 20% off your first box. You can get a free flower diffuser, which is this cutie diffuser with code TXTflower. You get a wonderful community. I love our Facebook group. You get 10% off and free shipping. You get a free hero course where you can learn how to adjust these recipes and learn how to use essential oils really safely, really create your own product. Subscribers get exclusive discounts, also get recipe box rewards. So I like to remind people at this point that if you're a subscriber, check your subscriber account and see if you have any awards, that get added to your next box. And then you also get a chance to test new products. When we launch a new product like the shower steamer kit, we ask for some testers in our group of subscribers, and, that you can get our products early to test and, give us feedback on them. And that's usually we post in the group, have people comment, and then choose a few random people. Okay. So, let me check our Facebook. Alright, sound seems to be a struggle on YouTube. I should get a special microphone probably. Heidi, you just signed up, looks amazing, that's awesome. Vivian says, "Yay for giveaways." I asked what oils are favorites for fall, and I heard some people comment autumn air, which is a great one. Oh, and Happy Dabby found the old It's Fall Y'all blend. That's a really good one. That's probably if you search that on our website, it should pop up. Vivian has been enjoying Liquid Love and Vanilla Woods in equal parts in your diffuser. It's a perfect fall blend to you, smells like fall baked goods, awesome. Alright, Mary says roll-ons are super helpful to apply under the nose. You're going to your nose, yes. Hey, Peggy in Connecticut. Vivianne mentions that head soothing would be a great blend to use in this pillow too. Yes, that's a great idea. Awesome. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and dive into our giveaway. So if you comment shower steamer, I'm just gonna scroll through and pick a random winner who's watching live, and I'll tell you how to get it. So comment shower steamer, and I'll talk a little bit more as you do that, and then I'm gonna pick a random winner. So, thank you for joining me on this live. I will be live next on October 30 at 2 o'clock. In that video, I will be walking through our November recipe box. I'll talk about what's in it. I'll give you some of the benefits of the ingredients and tips and tricks for making the recipes. I won't be making them live. We will do that later in November in our workshop or maybe the Katie Natural DIY show. And, um, yeah. Well, we have a lot of really fun things coming up in November that like, some fun Black Friday sales, so keep us on your radar for that. Some really fun gift-giving recipes, so recipes you can make and give to others, 'cause there's nothing like a handmade gift, for Christmas to give to people, and yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna count to 10, and then I am going to pick a random winner for our shower steamer DIY kit. Our DI well, actually, let me tell you about the DIY kit, and then I'll just pick a winner. So the DIY kit, you can make 12 shower steamers that use menthol, and menthol is a naturally occurring ingredient in prod in plants like peppermint and eucalyptus, and it's crazy good at clearing your airways. So you're gonna use menthol along with the essential oils cedarwood and cardamom, which smell really good together. When I was making this kit, I was having a hard time finding an essential oil that didn't compete wi or that you could smell with the menthol and complemented it. At first, I had eucalyptus in there, and it was like, "Whoa, too strong." But the cardamom and cedarwood smell really great with it, and you'll use those to create some really cute shower steamers. We also include a little mica powder so you can decorate them if you want. You could also just leave them white because they will be just as effective, but I love color, so I like to add a little color to things, and they're the perfect tool to wake you up in the morning and help you feel your best. So, let's pick a winner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the winner is Vivian Veras. Congratulations, Vivian. Thank you so much for joining us in this live video. You can email us at help@simplyearth.com and let us know that you won. We'll be looking for that email, and we'll give you the details from there on when to expect this shower steamer kit, and I hope you really enjoy it. Okay, sorry. That was me looking I don't remember what I realize what I look like when I'm, like, reading people's comments, and then I see myself all of a sudden, and it's like, "Oh, okay." Anyway, so thank you so much for joining this live workshop or Katie Natural DIY show. We will be going live again October 30 with a live reveal of the November recipe box. If you want to see Tessa go through and make the shower steamers, she hosted a workshop talking all about shower steamers and making them live on our YouTube channel, and you can find that too. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me. I will see you again on October 30, and I'll work on my sound.